On Tuesday, the High Court ruled that people who identify as Aborigines now have one right that people of any other race don't. No one calling themselves Aboriginal can now be expelled from Australia. Doesn't matter if they're actually born overseas. Doesn't matter if they aren't actually Australians. And it certainly doesn't matter if they're criminals. This is extraordinary. This, I believe, is racist. In fact, it's such an extraordinary decision that the judges who were outvoted in this split 4-3 ruling, including the Chief Justice, protested strongly against this racial division. Now, this case started when Home Affairs Minister Peter Dutton tried to deport 2 foreign citizens who had been jailed here for more than a year for violent crimes. Trying to expel them for the safety of the community. One was Brendan Toms. Now, Toms is a New Zealand citizen, not Australian. He was born in New Zealand to a New Zealand father, but also an Australian mother who has some Aboriginal ancestors. But then Toms lived most of his life in Australia, came to identify as Aboriginal, and is accepted as Aboriginal by members of the Gungari people. The other man is Daniel Love. He is a citizen of Papua New Guinea, who was born there to parents who were both born over there as well. But his father's great-grandparents, that's how far back that goes, his father's great-grandparents had Aboriginal ancestors. And Love, who's lived most of his life here too, he identifies as Aboriginal and is accepted as Aboriginal, well, by at least one elder. So, this ruling now means that no Aborigines like these, with a criminal record, with a foreign passport, none of them can ever be considered an alien by the government and deported. It means that anyone identifying with this one race now has this legal protection that is unavailable to anyone of any other race. As I said, some of the judges who were outvoted have protested, saying, wait a minute, they can't be party to a racist or race-based decision, a racial division of Australia, and have said, wait a minute, too, this law, this interpretation of the law is plucked, basically, out of thin air. It's not how they put it. They said it was an interpretation. I think it's dangerous, scandalous, and a crying shame.